Hi everybody, welcome to Joey on Wheels. I am Joey and I am on wheels. So today I thought that I would start a new vlog because it's going to be a busy week. I have some doctor's appointments to make. I have some other things to get done and everything else. My carer is off for the week from her day job basically. So we're trying to get some things done. Mix K, who is my other carer, who is main carer's child, they are away for about 4 or 5 days now. So that was the reason for Kara taking the week off, but also just, she needed a week off. So today it is Monday 22nd and I have just recorded a video for my AUTHORTUBE channel. I'm about to caption it and all the rest of it. And I need to try and find some kind of routine. One thing that has been bugging me, and I want to preface this saying it's not done with malice, but basically, like yesterday we went out on Sunday. Did we go out? Yesterday on Sunday we did some things where I was downstairs in my chair. So I set up my office like with the walker and such in a way so that when I came downstairs this morning, I wasn't going to have things in my way. I explained all of this to my main carer B. B has probably ADHD. We're not really sure, but she's not very good sometimes at remembering stuff. So I kind of guessed, because one of the things we were sorting out was shoes to give away or whatever. There was a pile in the hallway leading to the kitchen, and I kind of like this morning when I got up, I was like, I bet she hasn't realized that that's a big access issue. So I'll take down my pretty much full bottle of squash so that I won't necessarily have to risk traversing the corridor full of shoes. So that was the first, that was something that I was already aware of, already thinking. The second thing, we have a system where Mix K will take the washing off the error and such like that and put them in the bag, and then that bag eventually makes its way to me and I like fold and B puts away. So a few weeks ago, Mix K had done that's their job, and they'd kind of left it in a position where I couldn't safely open the lift door and exit without help. So I sort of mentioned, hey, can we start leaving either the bags along the side of the lift that doesn't actually impact me? And the answer was, yeah, okay, we can do that. So I came down this morning and there's been a bag of washing that side of the lift to make sure that it comes up to me eventually. I came down this morning and I reversed out of the lift and I turned and then I got stuck because at some point B had dealt with the washing, but in doing so she had left a bag right where I needed to maneuver basically. And I almost got stuck to the point where I almost had to phone her at 4 a.m. and say, hey, yeah, you fucked up. Again, I know it wasn't done maliciously. It's not like, it's just because I haven't been using my office as much as I was like before. It's just not thought about. You just don't think about it because in some ways their lives didn't really change, but mine did. That kind of like sounds like I'm blaming them for something as if they're doing it facetiously. I don't know. You can let me know your opinions. But I've sent a text to the group chat and be like, hey, can we not do this? Yeah, because I need the access. Yeah. Yeah. So I knew B wasn't feeling well yesterday, so I sent a message to her privately and I was just like, hey, this is not okay. But there we go. I don't know whether it was a case of she was thinking, well, Joey's asleep, so I don't want to put it in her room, but it's like, you could have left it in the upstairs hallway outside my room. It wouldn't have impacted my access then. Yeah. So, conversations to be had. Today, I need to film my GP or run the gauntlet of trying to get an appointment with my GP in person while B is still off work. So yeah, that's going to be fun. But B has to do the same. She has to run a gauntlet of trying to get in to see her GP for other reasons. So hopefully we are both successful. And yeah, so I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to caption it. And then I'm pretty much going to have to wait until B gets up. She gets up about 7. So it's not as dire. It's now 6, 6:15. So, it's not major. Yeah, it's one of those things, and it's very annoying. But I also, like I said, I know it's not done maliciously. I know it's not done because they don't care. I know it's just we as a household are still adapting to a lot of things. And while, like I said, some of those adaptations really only hit me personally, they're coming to terms with it as well. So, yeah. But I thought I'd start a new vlog because I ended the one yesterday and I will take you along. I'm hoping that there will be some, movement. Like I said in the last vlog, at the end, I think I said that I had found what I hope to be a planner app. I still am trialing it, but it seems to fit the bill. It's all digital. I can customize it somewhat. There are a few bits and pieces that I'm not liking, but I'm also wondering if the reason I'm not able to do them is because I'm on a free trial. So maybe if it goes beyond that, it will be open to me to do other things. I don't know. But yeah, I got my squash, gonna drink, gonna do the captioning. I lost my thought for a moment, and wait for Bea to get up so I can go to bed. Okay, catch you later. Hello, it is June 24th. The only reason I can actually adequately know the date is because it's also my dad's birthday, which I have already done my daughterly duty and wished him a happy birthday. So my plan for this week was to basically stick to some kind of routine where I was downstairs at my desk Monday, Wednesday, Friday basically. And then this morning I ended up sleeping in. I normally wake up about 3, 4ish. I don't wake up until like 5:30. And while okay, I could still have done the things, I thought, you know what, I don't want to be rushing because my anxiety will sometimes tell me that basically if I don't do something in a certain amount of time, then I can't do it, even though I know that I can do it. So I just basically ended up switching my regular Wednesday work to the Thursday, and then tomorrow when I have to be downstairs anyway to both do the work and do my video, I can just do it then, and that's okay. I will say that the app that I ended up using for planning has actually really worked out to be quite good, to the point where I've basically done most of July's planning, just to tentative thing to see, and I'm liking it. It has a bit where you can tick things off, which gives me my dopamine, so I'm okay with that. And yeah, we've just been to the pet shop to basically get supplies, which is why again I'm not driving. She's very much driving. I don't drive much these days, but my hope is that even though I wasn't able to get into that plan or routine as such this week, it doesn't mean that I'm not able to do it next week. Like, I have to kind of be a bit fluid these days because I don't know what symptoms I'm going to have. I don't know how I'm going to be feeling each day. And yeah, the roads, that they all have potholes, just get used to it. But even though I don't have to do things on a certain day, other than maybe things like recording and posting videos and such, I don't have to do things on a certain day. It's not set in stone, and I need to somewhat be a bit more lenient with myself, because I had this whole routine before where I was doing this on this day and it worked. It did work. But now my life is different, my situation is different, the things I need to do, while similar, are a bit different as well. So I just need to get over the fact that I'm not going to be able to do absolutely everything on the exact days that I want to do them. But yeah, I will catch you up tomorrow probably when I get down to work. Yeah. And hopefully I will be able to stick with that. Hi everybody, it is still Wednesday, I think. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I just thought I'd update you on things like the doctor's appointment I mentioned in my first clip of this vlog. When I made the last clip this morning on the way back from the pet shop, I completely forgot that I'd mentioned about seeing my doctor on Monday. I did run the gauntlet, I did win, and B did not, but that's sad for her. And I spoke to my doctor and he was really lovely. We talked about basically my pain meds and situation and stuff like that, and we've increased the gabapentin again, just because I'm nowhere near sort of like the max dose, and if the pain is still to the point where I'm needing to use my breakthrough pain meds, then he wants to make sure that basically it's as high as it needs to be. So yeah, I've started the slow increase. I'm only at 1 increase a day. I think tomorrow I move on to 2 increases a day. But it works how it works. I am finding somewhat at night, because that's when I started the first increase. Uh, I'm sleeping better. I'm not having as much breakthrough pain, sort of like after I've taken my night meds. So it's a win. It's a win. I will say that the planner app that I'm using is actually turning out to be pretty good, because while before with my paper planner, I could move things around in the fact that I could, if it was set to be on a Wednesday, I could do Thursday's work and then do Wednesday's work on Thursday. It also made me really anxious because I'm so organized and I'm somebody that likes to keep my plans in the order they should be. I don't want to have to cross things out. I like the fact that with this planner app, I can change the day that something gets done and it doesn't make it ugly. They have a lot of different designs, a lot of different styles. As I said, I am on a 7-day trial, so I don't know how much will be opened up to me if I go with the pro plan permanently. I don't know. The pro plan, I know it's not that expensive and it's a one-time payment. It's not like every month. So we'll see. Hopefully, it's something that works for me. I have, like I said, tentatively planned out July because I take weekends off right now, and because probably will continue to do that. I am finding that basically my workload will be massively changed from where it was like before the sepsis. Because like even though I had chronic conditions before, I guess with how sick I was and the other things coming in and the lingering after effects, I'm just realizing that it will be very, very hard for me to get to a position where I can do some things uh, independently again. Like we've started looking at things that we can add to like the shower so that I can do some of that on my own. I don't think I will ever come to a place where I am actually able to independently shower with no help. I don't think that's going to be the case. Even if that help is just somebody being in the area in case I need help and then helping me like get out of the shower and stuff like that. So it's a lot of adaptation. It's a lot of working through things. Like I said before, I was already chronically ill. I was already disabled. I was already a wheelchair user. So some of the changes haven't really hit because I was already sort of like limited in some of these things. But I'd also already found a routine writing and everything else wise that worked for me. And it's very weird to go back to basically the beginning and having to trial and error, which is, what I'm doing. So I said, like, in the first clip, I think that I wanted to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday downstairs. And I'm realizing now that doesn't actually work because even if I did do Monday, Wednesday, Friday downstairs to work, Thursday I have to be downstairs to post my video. So why not make it Monday, Thursday, Friday? So we'll see. So this week it will be Monday, Thursday, Friday because Monday I recorded a video. Thursday I have to post a video, but I also have to, what's in tomorrow, I have to do blog posts. And then on Friday I have to do vlog scripts, which again, they're two things that I can't do upstairs. I need to do them downstairs. So yeah, thinking if that routine works for a bit, then it might actually end up being my new routine. But I'm not going to sort of like try and jump to the finish line before I've even had a chance to really think about it. Because that's the problem with a lot of what I was doing, in the last vlog was sort of like jumping to conclusions that, oh, I found a routine, it works, awesome, first try. And very, very rarely is it first try that you get things right, especially with something like chronic illness, disability, and everything that fluctuates the way it does. So, yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs tomorrow, do my work, and just hopefully it'll all come together. So, yeah, We'll see, but my last sort of like day of work this month will be Monday when I have to record a video. So hopefully I can finish this month off knowing that I have done the best that I could and that I have done a whole month back at work, and then jump into July and hopefully things go well from there. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you up to date with that stuff. So I will speak to you later. Hi everybody, it is June 28th and I kind of just didn't record over the last few days. So it's Sunday today. I wanted to kind of like finish off the vlog. I did manage to somewhat get into a routine with work where I was going down Monday, Thursday, Friday. I did go down on Thursday, I didn't go down on Friday, I did my work, I also posted like a video for the AUTHORTUBE channel and all of that stuff. So I felt like I'm tentatively finding a routine. I did have one like moment of joy because we ended up getting dispenser bottles for like shampoo, body wash, conditioner, because with this hand I can't squeeze them and I also can't reach the hanging basket that they were in. And so we did that, and then today was basically the first time that I could try and somewhat shower on my own. I did it. I managed to turn the shower on, which I know sounds like a really obvious thing. And before the sepsis and everything, I was somewhat able to do that. So after the sepsis, I haven't been as steady, and it's not been something that I've been capable of doing. And so we did the dispensers. B was around just in case of like safety issues or if I couldn't do it. I showered on my own for the first time in like 9 months, and I'm really happy about that. I have one more day of work this month. Tomorrow I have a video to record, and then I have a day off on Tuesday because it's still June, and then basically I will have finished my first month back at work, and then it all starts again on the 1st. The planner app that I'm using, I'm really liking it. I'm liking that I can, you know, set the things I want up and then tick them off when they're done, and I can move things around more easily. I like that I have access to different kind of backgrounds and such like that, so I don't have to just stick with one. Yeah, it's been fun and I'm enjoying it, and I'm hoping that this helps me keep some of that planning done, but also allows me to play around a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to end the vlog there. I can't remember how much footage I have. I don't know whether it's going to be kind of short, but there we go. And I will probably pick up the phone again tomorrow to maybe start a new vlog. I don't know. This vlogging thing and the new channel, or the second channel, I'm really not sure how it's going to go. I started off saying that basically it wouldn't necessarily be every Monday, but so far it has been, so you know, we'll just see how it goes. But I'm enjoying it. I'm happy about it all. I like taking you along on my life as such and showing you the changes and the view of how it is to work as a disabled author, as someone with disabilities and new ones coming in on top, because why not? So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe and all the usual, and I will catch you in the next one.